Hey you lot, and welcome to South Wales for your Wednesday madness video, because we go crazy on Wednesdays, right? No, we don't. Anyway, I'm here in South Wales for Christmas. It is Christmas Eve today, and you'll be watching this video on Christmas Eve because I am literally going to film it, edit it, and upload just like last Wednesday. And let's keep the theme going with the fresh content. So, I am in my home village of Abercarn right here, and we'll be taking a walk down to a place called the Welfare, and I will be getting my drone up and showing you some shots of the Abercarn Valley. Those of you who are from Abercarn, or those of you who are not from Abercarn, I'm currently standing over an old stream called the Gwithen. So the Gwithen Valley runs right up there and drops down into Cwmbran at the back. If you go right there, right over and down the other side. But there used to be a stream that came down right down through here, over to here, which we're going to go in just a moment, called the Gwithen Stream, or the Nant Gwithen, which used to go into the Ebbw River that comes down from Evervale and goes down to Newport. So some of you might not care about that fact, but I've always imagined the valley with the original rivers here and stuff. And just behind me right here, where would it be? So yeah, just behind me right there would be the old canal system too, which ran all the way up to Brecon, which we don't currently have anymore. There's a section in Newbridge, and then there's a section up in Brecon probably. But if you go down to Newport, you've got 14 locks, which is also part of the old canal system. They used to run from Brecon to Newport. So this is where the river used to come through. So there still is a little bit of a section of water that goes under the bypass right here, and then goes down into here, and it comes out there. I've actually caught a fish there. But we're not here to explore that river today. We are here to go to the Welfare to get the drone up. And on the way, we'll pass Joel Calzaghe's boxing academy as well. So let's keep on continuing. And there's a little section down by here I want to show you as well. So when I was a kid, there was a big ship by here doing nothing. It's quite a big ship actually. And then years later they parked a double-decker bus there, and they did an upstairs restaurant, which is quite cool. Right next to me here, Stately Albion, they manufacture portable housing as well. And you can see some examples right over there. But let's go and check out the Abercarn Coal Mine Disaster Memorial as well while we're here. So as you can see by here, the Abercarn Urban Council Prince of Wales Industrial Estate is this section right by here. And you can see the coat of arms here designed to commemorate the disaster here in Abercarn in 1878. The original coat of arms, it was either stolen or broken. I remember as a child being down here, and I think one of the feathers broke. But yeah, on the 11th day of September 1878, in the Prince of Wales Colliery, which this estate replaces, was the scene of a major disaster. About midday, loud explosions were heard, and that's when the colliery caught fire. So we've got 258 men and boys there who perished in it, unfortunately, as well. Right by here, there's some old photos I got of this area too. Maybe I'll superimpose one over. But like I said, I'm editing this video today, so there's some limitations to the amount of editing I can do. But yeah, it's such a beautiful little valley here. Like, this used to be a sauce factory. You used to buy stuff like reggae sauce from there. And then just on top there, you can see Cwmbran Farm right on top of the mountain right by there, which is an amazing view once you get up there. Absolutely amazing view. I've spent many winters when it snowed coming down that field on a sledge. Yo! And we are back. So this is Abercorn Fire Station right here. We got some kids over there who might shout at me in a moment. Because. And then we got the Abu River right by here, which continues on. So there's a factory right here called Smurfit. I've always found the name to be quite interesting. And the River Abu comes right past here. So let's show you the Joel Kawasaki sign right by here as well. There we go. Let's go and check it out. Basket Row. It's one of my old fishing spots. There seems to be a bit more human traffic down here than what I thought. So yeah, here's the world famous Joel Kawasaki Training Academy here in Abercorn, which was originally in Newbridge, the next town up. But yeah, we're down at the welfare right now, which is a place I spent so much of my younger years at. So this place is like super sentimental to me. And you can see right down to Mackin Mountain there. And if you take a left, you head to Newport. But yeah, there's Crumcarn Farm just up there as well. So let's head on down to the old bandstand, which is not there anymore, and get the drone up and show you guys what's cracking. So yeah, if you're like a long-term subscriber, you would probably recognize this spot where I started a vlog on my phone years ago, where I was heading towards the gym. That vlog series did not continue. Just imagine if that vlog series continued, which is probably 10 years ago now. Imagine that. Imagine how small my channel would still be. But yeah, this is the old welfare right here. Someone's training their sheepdog up over there. And then right by here, on the side of the hill, is where the old bandstand used to be, or grandstand, sorry, which is no longer there. The actual rugby in this village used to have a good audience. But like most Welsh villages now, still got their rugby teams. But not many people turn up for match days like they used to. But the field is still used. Got a cricket club there as well, by the way. And cricket's used further down the field right by there, so. Yeah, and sometimes I think football's played on here as well. Yeah, this is where the old grandstand used to be. And then we've got some memorials here for the Llanover air disaster. So that's another disaster that unfortunately struck this village, where a lot of rugby players perished in a plane crash on the way back from Ireland. Unfortunately, what a great Christmas! But yeah, always remember those special times of the year, of course. But yeah, let's get the drone up now and see what I can do. Hopefully, this guy's sheepdog doesn't think it's a frisbee. But yeah, there's the old cricket club here. They used to put seats out in the summer. I don't know if they still do that now. And they used to open the bar and the little shutters on the side. There's a tennis court there, and then we got a bowls club. And then we got a road up here called the Spiteful, which goes up into the hills here, and then connects to the fire roads that are up there now. But yeah, let's get this drone up, guys. Yeah, so I've where can I put this? Just flew with the drone right there, which is amazing. The shots off here are incredible. But I want to try and stand you up because I brought a little something down with me. A little Guinness for Christmas. Well, I've actually brought two down with me, but Yeah, I was just talking to the fella down there then. Very interested in my drone and how it worked. Because he found it amazing how I just controlled it and it just went on its own. Are we still filming? We are still filming. Well, I might as well say Merry Christmas to you lot who are watching today on Christmas Eve. And we're going to pour the good stuff in here right now. In my Doom Bar, my original Doom Bar cup. Before Doom Bar got bought out by horrendous Carlsberg, I think. I'm not sure. But I know they're not part of the original independent business crew anymore. Yeah, it's so nice down here and chill. Let's wait for this Guinness to settle. Not very talkative today. I'm actually feeling quite nostalgic being down here because I used to come down here for pretty much everything, every day with my grandparents. My grandparents literally lived over the next streets over there, Chapel Farm. Chapel Farm was one of the original little communities in Cwmcarn as well. There used to be a monastery there a long time ago. And there's obviously a school over there now, which is my old comprehensive, my old secondary school. But that's been knocked down and rebuilt since I've been there. So yeah, it's changed quite a lot. But it's got the original bowling green down here. But yeah, so let's talk about what's going to be going on. So I lightly touched this last Wednesday's video actually. There's a few things planned with Spud Boy Mike, which is going to be awesome. Like, he just sent me an amazing Christmas message on WhatsApp. Thanks, Mike. You're the OG of the Spud. But yeah, there's plans there. Also, 2 days ago, I've booked Athens for the 3rd of February. So amazingly enough, this Slovakian series might just scrape in to connect to the next series where I'm abroad. Which is going to be awesome. And it's my first time in Athens. I've been to Rome. I've been to Italy. No, what am I on about? Athens is in Greece. So I've been to Greece twice before. I've been to Santorini and mainland Greece. But I'm going to Athens. Oh, and I'm going to Zante in August, which is going to be like my 4th time in Greece. Going to Greece twice in 6 months. That's going to be nuts. And exciting at the same time. Ruth is going to be with me on the 2nd time. So I told you last Wednesday, my friend's getting married out there. Check this out. Look at the head on that. So yeah, let me start this. Yeah, so I start waffling on now. So yeah, I'm going to Athens literally in 42 days, which is nuts. We booked it 2 days ago. The flight's for £45 for a return. And the accommodation is looking at about £80 to £90 for 4 nights. I'll be going with Sails and Trails, who's my South Walian best mate. But I got loads of best mates. But yeah, so there's going to be a series going up on his channel, I'm assuming, at the same time. Nick actually did study ancient history in university as well, so the pressure is on Nick to be my guide while we're in Athens, which is going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. I don't know if it's going to be warm or what. It's February off season for Athens. Who knows? But yeah, looking further into next year, obviously you've got Zante, but there's no other plans. But Mike has penciled in something that I think he wants to book at the end of July or the end of February. So we'll see where that takes us. Takes us somewhere mad probably. But yeah, Christmas has been okay for me, like, this year. Like, I don't feel too Christmassy, but I do feel sentimental, so that's a good thing, like, you know. But yeah, it's nice to come down the welfare and just chill and take advantage of this original Doom Bar glass, which is probably going to be broken the time I leave here. That is so good. I thought there would be more dog walkers out, but there's not. But yeah, the sun is just setting now. It's 10 to 3. So the sun is just going behind the clouds. Growing up around here, you really do take it for granted. You always take it for granted, no matter where you live up, I guess, to a certain extent. But these mountains have always reminded me of like Canada and stuff. But while at the same time, you have to think, well, they remind you of Canada, but they're as Welsh as they can be. You know, just so much history in these hills, and there's farmsteads and abandoned all sorts. Jordan, if you're watching, just up here on the Spiteful, if you follow it up and around, there's an abandoned gunpowder house where they used to make gunpowder on the side of the mountains. And just on the other side here is a World War training military sort of encampment. So if you go up there, you can find old rifle shells and stuff where they used to practice, where the local army used to practice, I think, yeah. I think that's the case. There's old mine shafts pre the Industrial Revolution. Those are very dangerous, of course. If you do follow the Ebu up the towpath on the right side, there is an entrance to one of the mine shafts. And you could tell because there's so much, the water that comes out of it is red from, excuse me, all the iron coming out of the rocks. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this and I'll be back with you guys momentarily to finish up today's Christmas Eve video. See, I don't even know what planet I'm on. So there's the train off the Cardiff right there. In the past 15-20 years, we've been lucky enough to have the rail reinstated after it was devolved. Well, not devolved, but after the Industrial Revolution of the coal mines, there wasn't much demand for rail up here. But that also divided communities too, because you got Hengad and Sovereign that used to have a direct connection with the Crumlin Viaduct. So a lot of kids from another part of South Wales, another valley, could go to school in another valley. But since when the rail system come to an end, it made communities much more closer, I guess, in aspects. But it also stopped people travelling from valley to a valley. If you do look at the map of the South Wales valleys, they do go up south to north or north to south in veins, and across the valleys. For public transport, it's always been a disaster for them, really. But unless you drove, I mean, you can get from here to like Caerphilly, but it's a pain in the arse. Like, and Caerphilly's like, you know, the county I live in is weird. But this used to be Gwent. Like when I grew up, this was like Gwent, which used to be part of Monmouthshire, which used to be part of Gloucester, which is all fucking weird English Saxonation going on there. But yeah, I'm still using these metal rebrands. I just realised when I was flying the drone, I was trying to film the drone, and it was giving the drone commands when I was tapping the glasses. So that's a built-in feature I totally didn't even know, which is amazing. The drone does take voice commands as well, so I'm assuming it was trying to like create voice commands from what I was saying with these meta wayfares on, or whatever they're called. This guy's dog is not obedient whatsoever. He's trying to take the dog on the walk, and the dog's just like, oh, whatever. Yeah, so I think I still got over 60% left on the drone, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep on rolling. But yeah, I want to say I'm hoping you lot are having a wicked Christmas wherever you may be in the world right now. It is really cold down here, so I'm probably gonna finish my last can, and I'm going to see my beautiful little goddaughter today. So that's gonna, you know, bring us some Christmas joy for me, hopefully. Last time I saw her, she told me to go away, but you know. She's not even 2 years old yet, so I don't think she realised. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it. Like, I'm going to fly the drone. But yeah, this video sounds really fucking depressing, doesn't it? It is actually cold out. I know my other can now. And there's the train going back up. So yeah, these Metas are amazing. So if you can afford them, highly recommend it. Get the Gen 1s, not the Gen 2s. Because you've got a charger pack with them anyway, with 36 hours on it. But yeah, this video is gonna, because last time I'm talking about the same shit I spoke about last Wednesday, basically. So, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this video out now, and I'm gonna put some more drone shots over it just to finish it up. But yeah, I want to say thanks for watching. I want to say thanks to all the new subs that come over. I want to say thanks to Mikey Boy for giving me a shout out recently. I got 15 new subs off his new video on the recent collaboration we did when we was in, where was we to? My Stag. So yeah, if you come to my channel from My Stag video, thank you very much. And if you know Colin from that video, please send Colin my way or Mike's way, because he was very interested in giving us a guided tour of Cowbridge, which might be a really cool vlog. And I met a cool guy on Friday night called Kieran from Pontypridd. He was in Cardiff, and unfortunately his friends couldn't make his 18th birthday, so poor Kieran was in Cardiff on his own, but me and Mike took him around and we showed him a good time. So if you're watching Kieran, or if any of you guys know a Kieran from Pontypridd who had a good time with two large fellas in Cardiff on Friday night, the last Friday of before Christmas day, then send him our way. He was a very cool guy. Yes, so, and also I want to say thanks to everyone who's leaving comments on the videos and stuff like that. I've been putting content on YouTube again now for about a year, maybe just over. Excuse me. And so I'm just checking if my microphone's working. Yeah, so the comments really do help. I know a lot of you like Chromecast and use Amazon to stream YouTube onto your living room TV. But yeah, in the past 3 months, the comments on my videos have, they've been really good, and they're really helpful too. It's nice to know that people are out there watching my videos, and I know some of you watch them from start to finish. You're proper subscribers, you lot are. Yeah. Yeah. So just want to say I'm moving to South Wales in February, so we're going to be transitioning from Liverpool content to South Wales based content from then. But I will be in Liverpool from time to time. We do need to visit periodically up there. I think Ruth is going to be in Liverpool once every month anyway, so there will be a bit of Liverpool content still coming. But yeah, moving to South Wales, and temporarily, really. There's stuff going on that I need to sort out down here. I need to be here to sort it out. I can't do stuff over the telephone. I need to be down in South Wales to sort some stuff out. Yeah, but oh, did I just? Whoops! Forget about this thing. I don't have to project my voice anymore. Mike projects his voice. I'm the other way around. We're two different YouTubers, but we're, we got that connection, two different worlds. That's why I think we make really good content together, But yeah, I want to say thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure you hit subscribe. Leave a comment if you can, and obviously leave a like if it's reasonable for you to like this. There will be a video this Saturday in Slovakia. Sunday there might be a video which is me doing a talk 3 years ago, so the video is quite old, so I do apologize for the quality of content there. What I did a photo exhibition in Newport 3 years ago called Lily of the Valley, which is about a book written here about Abercarn itself, and the social it's a very social book. You kind of learn how people's minds work back then, when the mining industrial revolution was going on, how people socially lived. But yeah, so that might be Sunday's video, so check it out. I do plan on doing another photo exhibition in Newport next year as well, which will be great. So that's what's going to happen. You're going to get a Slovakia video on Saturday. Sunday is going to be me doing a talk about a photography exhibition I did 3 years ago. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. And then So next Wednesday, I'm not sure what's going to happen next Wednesday, but there still will be free videos until the new year. The first video of the new year will be me doing a digest breakdown of the past 12 months. And also I'll be talking about the free videos a week, whether it's actually benefited the channel in growth or whether it's not. But I'll let you into a sneak peek. It has dramatically increased the channel. So, but we'll go into a proper pros and cons of a free video a week scenario in, you know, the first video of the new year, and whether I'm going to continue doing that. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to say thanks for watching. It's really fucking cold out, I'll be honest. I haven't been too excited in this video. As you can hear, my voice is starting to go mute and hoarse. So yeah, I'm going to say goodbye now and enjoy a shot as I leave the welfare with my heart flourished growing up as a kid. You won't believe the amount of memories I gained around here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. Juicy Pixel off. Sayonara.